in school an entire week. Thumbs up. How's it going? Yes, no thumbs down option. Please join me in the pledge to the Bible. I pledge allegiance to the Bible, God's holy word. I will make it a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. I will hide its words in my heart, that I might not sin against God. Please join me in the pledge to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Let's get started on our catechism. Who made you?
God made me.
What else did God make? God made all things. Why did God make you and all things? For his own glory. How can you glorify God? By loving him and doing what he commands. Our sound off this week is from 1 John 4:19. So I'm going to say, we love him, and you will say, because he loved us first, 1 John 4:19. And that's a big mouthful, so I'll help you out. We love him because he first loved us. 1 John 4:19. Because he loves us, he gives us rules we need to follow. He is not a harsh taskmaster, but he does have high expectations. Here are our school rules. Obey all the way with a happy heart. Fear God. Honor others. Do your work. Do everything without complaining and grumbling. I have not heard any complaining and grumbling this year. I think we're on a roll. Today we're going to talk about our last two school rules. Do your work as unto the Lord and do everything without complaining and grumbling. And the reason why we're putting two together is they go together. And tomorrow, 6th grade is going to be back with examples, non-examples. Are we excited about that? Yes. Okay. All right. So our rule about doing our work as unto the Lord comes from the book of Colossians. So Paul wrote a letter to his friends, and he said, and whatever you do, do it heartily as unto the Lord and not to men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the reward of the inheritance, for you serve the Lord Christ. So we do our work as unto the Lord because Jesus is like our boss. Now, everybody has a boss. Maybe your boss is your teacher. Maybe some of your parents have a boss at work. Okay, would you raise your hand if your parents have a boss at work? Right, a lot of them. So all of your life, you will always have someone that is your boss. And Jesus is our head boss. He is our high master. So what kind of boss do you think Jesus is? Boss? Yes. Oh, yes. He is good. He is kind. What's another way to describe Jesus as a boss? Yes, Sarah. A loving boss. Yes. In the red. Okay, so he's not a bossy boss. Okay, he's not rude. Okay, is that Grace back there? Well, sure. He created the whole world. Is that Tate back there? Yes. Okay, he's a gentle shepherd. So he's a good boss. He's forgiving, he's gracious, he's merciful and kind. Does Jesus expect a lot? Yes, he expects our best, and he does ask us to work hard. So working as unto the Lord actually can mean that the work gets harder. We don't do it to get attention from our teacher or to show off to our friends. We work hard because Jesus calls us to. His eye is always upon us in that loving way. But he will be with us the whole time that we're working, and his Spirit gives us the energy to do the work we need to do. Then at the end of a long day, he gives us rest. So no matter what we're working on, the truth about our work is that Jesus is the Lord over our work. So as you're given a task to do today, think about doing it for the Lord, that he's with you, he's helping you, and he's watching you, and he delights over you. Now we're going to sing All Things Bright and Beautiful, which is God's work. One of the lines in that hymn says, "He doeth all things well." And so we doeth all things well. Do your work. Do everything. The Lord be with you.